Perfect. Anyway, yeah, welcome. We're going to play Omori. I wasn't really feeling it up until about 20 minutes ago, but at this point I've had an entire bottle of mead. I've got some left. I bought 2. And, yeah. So, for anyone who is here on the last time of Omori, it got pretty dark. And, I'll go into that in a second. I'm going to load up the game right now. I hope you're all having a good week, a good Friday. I have taken Monday off because I have my new chair is arriving. My Windows G Secret Lab gamer chair, which hopefully is a chair that isn't falling in bits and I can raise up to the level of my desk and have armrests on. You know, that's all I really wanted. Where is it? Here we go. Play. Mead is gulped. It's very gulped. It's, I have 2 kinds of mead. They're both by Lime Bay Winery. There is a standard traditional honey mead. 14.5%. It's quite strong for a wine, actually. Please select game. And I have... Oh god, I've got to turn that off. I can't remember if I had these on or not, so I'm going to leave them on. I said that last time too. I remember that I said that last time, but I don't remember what the outcome was. Brain, what were you doing? Ah yes, the other mead is a rhubarb mead. Rhubarb honey. Which is great, and that's the one I've currently got right now. So, on the last time in Omori, if you haven't been watching it, spoiler warning, but of course, we're several episodes in now. We ended up in the real world. Now, this is something, we've been talking about, maybe it's all in his head, all this stuff. Of course, it's pretty obvious, right? If you go on the Omori website... My controller is having a hard time connecting here. Oh shit, hold on a minute. Windows is doing stuff again. Right, what is this? Hold X and press power button. Sorry, I've got to use my brain a little bit better here. I'm like, why isn't it working? Because I took the battery out so that I could read that instruction.
A man who never eats pork buns is never a whole man.
Legola. I was going to guess who did that, but I was wrong on all 3 counts. Right, for some reason it's forgotten my 8-bit controller, so I'm just going to have to... If this doesn't work... soon? Oh wait, I can just plug it in. Fuck it. Oh wait, no, I can't just do that because then it's not long enough. Add that. Bluetooth device. That is because I moved my Bluetooth adapter. This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna use this cable. And hopefully everything will be fine. That'll do. Perfect. Right, we're plugged in today. Wonderful. Legola, thank you for redeeming Pockbun. I hope you enjoyed it. Right, honeymead done. So last time on Omori, we entered reality. If you look at the Omori website, you can buy sets of postcards. One of them is reality postcards. The other is called Mindscape. So officially, that other place we're in, I guess, is Mindscape, where we've been doing a lot of our puzzles and stuff, and our major adventuring. It seems to be set in the past, where everyone is friends and they're all children, and Basil, who had gone missing, we thought something had happened to him. Well, it turns out he's around in the modern day, in the real world. So, who knows what happened there. What else happened? We went to the park, and that's where we found Basil. And we ended up in a fight with Aubrey, who is kind of a sokoban now. She's like a punk who runs like scooter gang, and she's not our friend anymore. And because we are so conditioned by the game at this point to just, you know, attack when you're in a fight because it's an RPG, we attacked her with a knife and fucking gutted her, and she is not okay. So yeah, last time we saved Basil and knifed Aubrey. Anyway, we're hanging out with Kel. I came all the way back here because I wanted to save. I think we need to just go to the park at this point. We got a bunch of side quests too that sent us to like people's houses to become Christians or whatever. I don't really know. Become Christians, mother. So we'll see. Ah, I see you're both enjoying the Aubrey nut emote. Hashtag taking back nut. You got trash! Nice. Pastry's playing Resident Evil Village later, which is very exciting. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stomach Aubrey for Omori for 3 hours. Because it's a great game, but I wasn't extremely in the mood for it today. But don't worry, there's plenty more that we can fill our time with. We've got Coin Game, we've got Pokemon Snap, we've got Isaac. Any one of those things could happen. Pastry, you're making fun jokes, but that's all that post-season 5 has been so far. Like, every episode is like the will they, won't they angle, right? But I'll tell you what, that Christmas one, I'm talking X-Files now, that Christmas episode, The Ghost That Stole Christmas, was fucking awesome. I loved it. Brussels sprouts, potato salad, and lots of orange juice. Orange Joe? What is Orange Joe? Who is Orange Joe? It's the one in the house, yes. They go on it's Christmas Eve. And it was really crazy. It was a bottle episode, like, for real. Oh, if it isn't All-American Mom! If it isn't Kel and Sunny! It's been a while since I've seen you two. I hope things have been okay. My, Kel, you've grown so tall. You're basically a head taller than me. Your mother told me about your growth spurt, but it's another thing seeing in person. Oh, I remember when I could still pat you on the head. You were such a mischievous child. Oh no, I forgot about my pie. Whoop. Phew, that was a close call. Unfortunately, it's a little burnt. At the fair, it would probably rate an 8/10, but I promise it's still quite delicious. Oh, don't just take my word for it. You must try it yourself. You got pie. Thanks, lady. This pie is piping hot, and it will burn my life away if I eat it now, so I won't. Did you enjoy the pie? Yep, it was great. I've won every year I've entered so far, and I hope this year won't be any different. Oh, ho, ho, ho. She really did, Ojo-sama laugh, huh? There's a really good Skinner episode in Season 6 as well. It looks like the start of... It's like, you know, they do a bunch of like random shit, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna bring the actual storyline back in, like the overarching plot, and that felt like the start of that, so... I enjoy. This layout is identical to Omori's house, but I guess that makes sense if they're all built in the same neighborhood, don't you think? The bees! Who are youds? Hey neighbor, how's it going? Hey Cal! Oh shit, I've got to do the voices. Oh no, it's been 2 weeks. Hey Cal, oh, and who else is with you? Oh wait, I recognize you. It's Sunny, isn't it? Sorry, it's been a while. I think we only met a few times. My family always lived here, but I was sent off to a boarding school for a few years and just came back about 3 years ago, I think. Hey Sunny, Chris is my next door neighbor and she's really cool. She's the fastest swimmer in school. Orange soda. When she's in the water, people compare her to a mermaid, or a shark, or even a torpedo. So she's a seal. Ah. You know what to do. Ugh. Only because it's you that's asking me.
Well, I'll try. I've been playing every now and then with strangers at the park. I think I'm getting better, but it's a little hard to tell.
Swim. I have swim. I'm no seal. 2 statements. Possibly interlinked. I don't know, it sounds like a mystery to me.
That's totally fine. It's good to be passionate about something, isn't it?
Seashells. French just gives the BA a 5.6 out of 5.6. or less.
You know, that story kind of reminded me of this, but Sunny is actually moving away from here really soon.
What did this girl even say? I don't know, it doesn't matter. The skill goes to 6. Oh.
Maybe you can give some tips on how to handle moving away to a new place.
Oh, Sunny is moving? Well, being away from my friends was pretty tough at first, but change is just a fact of life. It's the memories we make with them that we should cherish. You know what? I just decided something. If you see any seashells, can you bring them to me? What? They're kind of hard to find around here, but I'll make sure it's worth it. Didn't I find a seashell? I found a thing that says she shores seashells by the sea cells or something. It wasn't the regular one. It was a different version of that thing. Tongue twister. Facts of life. Now you sound like Sylvester.
It's the facts of life, Twee, but I just want to be pure. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
I used to have a cruel joke. The people at school had a cruel joke about one of our teachers. I know this song. DMCA? I had a cruel joke about one of our teachers. We had this maths teacher. I think he was called Mr. Wheeler? I can't remember. But he had a lisp. And they used to say, first 5 rows might get wet. That was his thing.
Leave the room? Okay.
But then kids are cruel. I mean, we had other people. We had Big Head, Little Body. That was the guy's name. His name was a song. Big Head, Little Body. It was awful. Better reduce that volume. That's gonna blow my brains out. And not in a fun way. And then there was Frying Pan Face. It was a kid who had a really flat face. Hey, let's go to Christian World. This is a mistake. Oh, thank God. Wait, that's ironic. I had a lisp going up and someone go made fun of me, so then I mocked my own lisp, went ham and just spit all over her short ass head. Like that. Like Tasmania. Stupid, dumb idiot, underdeveloped kid brain morons. It's a thing my friend, a guy I used to live with, my roommate, he said once that children are just unfinished people. And it stuck with me, you know. It's interesting. It's not like they're actively trying to be assholes, it's just they're not done yet. They're still cooking. Our stories about standing up to bullies end very differently, but Pastry's just like sarcastic, which is impressive. And you and I, Maelstrom, probably had very different experiences being English. Like the time that one child went through a window. Well, you know, he just sort of ended up in that window. It looks like Aubrey isn't here.
It looks like Aubrey isn't here. Oh wait, I know you. Your name's Charlie, right? I see you hanging around Aubrey sometimes. You know where she is?
Probably the hospital. We did shank her. Al Dente, that's very... Also, hello, Al Dente. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. I have seen you in other streams, though. But, you know, that's lucky. I had a bad time. But it taught me to not give a shit about, like, literally anything. So, in a way, it was really good character building. I don't recommend it, though.
You know, Charlie, I can tell you're not really the mean type of person.
Oh, you're in a...
Social chameleon.
Superpowers.
Aubrey took something important from Basil and we need to get it back.
You fucking... We stabbed Aubrey, okay? I still feel bad about that.
Is there any way you can help us?
Quit. This wine doesn't last long. Who, what, and where now? What'd you do that for? Yo, look at Pompadour Jojo over here. If it isn't Kellen, that weird knife guy. Worthy adversaries for the great and mighty Angel.
Finally, it's time for you to meet your doom. Angel, we don't have time for this. We just want to find Aubrey. Do you know where she is?
You seek Aubrey, do you? Interesting. I will tell you what I know. Here we go. Oh, cease! I'm reading Pastry's no bully story. And they never found the body. Oh, you had a big fight, huh? But first you must best me in battle.
Battle?
Our class had a dude who preferred the company of girls, and naturally there were like 6 people bullying him for quote-unquote being gay. Kids are stupid. I would love to see that flipper flap fight. That would have been funny. Except it probably wasn't funny at the time. I bet it was really traumatic, and I'm glad that you're still with us. Got a heart muscle aneurysm in 9th grade. Oof.
But I don't want to punch a kid. You will be able to lay a finger on me. Come on, let's sick him, Charlie.
After I knifed... Oh wait, no, Kel took my knife away because I stabbed Aubrey. Also, he actually is gay. Well, there you go. So they weren't insulting him at all. They were just, you know, accepting him for who he was. Some older kid football tackled her? Amazing. I remember I was once I was really bad at stories because I have so many things that look at that massive person. I go off on tangents. I've gone off on 4 tangents since I started this sentence. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, so I was once on a bus, and I've been watching Pushing Up Roses. She's a YouTuber. She does really good reviews of episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark, Murder, She Wrote, Goosebumps, stuff like that, right? And old adventure games. And I was watching the Goosebumps ones the other day, and I remembered that there was this time where, for some reason, this kid was being a real dick, so I punched him in the face, because he went too far. And then I was on the bus, and then him and like everyone else on the bus were all his friends, and they were all like having a go at me. And somebody threw a Goosebumps book at me, and I tore it to shreds. And then I just remember this one kid going, "That's not supposed to be a library book." And then I was like, "Well, why did you throw it at me then?" It's just really dumb shit like that sticks with you, you know. I'm looking. Blah 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 blah. His cellar dad came to school and tells him to make a bottom out of anyone, implying his son was gay. I see. One kid was constantly bullying you, so you told him to throw a punch. Oh, I see where this is going. He threw a straight punch, you grabbed his fist and more or less uppercut palm, struck his elbow so it bent the wrong way and broke his arm. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, listen, everyone. Bullying is no bueno. Not in any situation. Not in school, not in the streets, not when you're at work. None of those things. But stories about being a kid and fucking up other bullies are very funny. Because we've all moved on from it now, so we can laugh at it. So, I don't think Sunny has a knife anymore. I don't remember how to play this game, so I'm just gonna punch Angel in the face. Charlie's massive! Bullying is when you sign up to get your ass pile driven into the pavement. That's right. You love your parents. Teachers will call them into school to scold you for fighting. And yeah, your parents would just be like, good, he's defending himself. Vought is full of low-key assassins. My father has been in the music business for many, many years as a traveling entertainer. And there was one moment where, I don't know how this came up in conversation, but he did once tell me that if we did need somebody killed, he had the right number to call for that. Just, you meet a lot of people in music. I'm not going to attack Charlie because Charlie didn't want to be part of this. My dad also had a funny story about bullying. He used to get bullied in school too, and his granddad, or my granddad, sorry, his dad, always used to say, "Well, you gotta fight back, lad. You just got, if they're bullying you, you gotta bloody fight back." So one day, he did. He got home. He got all the way to home. And then they were bullying him, and he turned around and he decked all of these guys, just absolutely mashed them up. And you know what happened? My grandfather, his dad, came out of the house and he grabbed him by the ear and he gave him a right brain. He's like, "You don't fight, lad. It's not what you do." Like, you're the one who fucking told him to do it, you prick. God rest his soul, if there is one. You prick. That's right, I'm talking to you. You bully. 80s was a wild time, yeah. He used to tour Europe and stuff, so... I remember... When was that? Was that a recent story? Yeah, he was telling me about this story where... Like... One of the bandmates had brought a bunch of drugs back over the border with him, and he was fucking livid because they got stopped by the police and customs and everything, and it was a real bad time. And none of them had any money because this was on the back of a tour. I don't know, man. It was crazy times. And he's like the guy. Like, if you met him now, you wouldn't think that any of that had gone on. Interesting. I couldn't do. I remember.
Okay, Angel, it's time to be serious now. We beat you and Charlie, so tell us where Aubrey is. Promise is a promise, I suppose. I will honor my word and tell you what I know. Tunnelsticks rule!
Guys, I haven't gotten anywhere in this game. We've just been talking about shit, and it's great. I love it. Keep it going. Keep it coming.
The truth is, Aubrey is somewhere in faraway town. Probably. Dang it, Angel. You better not be messing around or else. I told you I'd tell you what I know. And the truth is, I don't know anything. Angel, you better tell us where she is now. Or else I'll tell everyone about that time you wet your bed at summer camp. What? You can't do that. That's cheating. Anyway, I don't really know. Maybe you can ask my master, the Maverick. He's the keeper of all knowledge.
Maybe you can ask my master, the keeper of all knowledge. He told me that himself. I looked away. Lost my place. This is why I can't read books anymore.
The Maverick? Oh no. You mean that weird kid, Mikhail?
Don't you dare call him by that name. He would take great offense to that.
I see. So, it is him.
Ah, God, there's a story up there. You're at a friend's house and they sat down with this dude who was really nice. Then my friend took him outside and told me this dude was a fucking hitman or something. They started telling us if we had anyone we wanted a gun to go to him. And we were like, I got a gun.
I'll tell you what I know, but you'll have to fight me first. Or I can tell everyone about the time you... Gah! I'm Pickle Rick! Rick!
You're right. It does sound like that.
Mikhail. Okay, fine, I'll talk.
Master went to the fountain at the faraway plaza. He said he was going to meet some girls there for
a date or something. Like, whatever. Ugh. Disgusting.
Disgusting. There isn't anyone I want whacked, but sometimes there's people you just wish were just gone, you know. Yeah, sometimes I wish we had like an exact copy of reality that we had access to, where we could just get all the fucked up people and just put them in there. This is done. Pff, whatever. Going to meet girls for a date? What is he, gay? A less extreme relocator hitman or a keeps them off the internet hitman. Come on, Sonny, let's go to the faraway plaza. I think we're done here. Streamer, please! Too many tech issues, blade! Oh, there's a guy who looks like Compo. Old hobo. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hello!
Today is such a beautiful day, don't you think? I may not have any money, but at least sunlight is free. So anyways, lads, could you spare me some change during this hard time?
You have $10. 10 Washingtons, son. I earned them myself. Swatting flies for a very angry Chinese lady who works in the supermarket. When I was younger, Olive Beanie. My family used to go to this park a lot. I remember there being a lake with a statue in the middle, but I can't find it anywhere. Well, I guess it... I can't cut these down because you took my knife. Oh, is this the oranges guy? The apples guy, sorry. Apples guy. The oranges guy's by the store. So, I have a thing for that, you know, that statement, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Like, what are the doctors after? Guys. Where are the doctors? And why should we be trying to keep them away? I thought they were here to help us, but I think maybe it's a lie. A large metal cat. You remember it being a lot bigger. Huh. A lot can change in 3 years.
Have you eaten apples?
I don't want to know what the Society of Ancient Doctors are trying to do. Recycletist. Right. That makes sense.
We are recycletists, followers of the holy bin. As all have littered, all must accept that they are trash.
I accept that I am trash. I accepted that many years ago, my friend, and it has made my life really easy to live.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
In that order. There needs to be an opposite for dentists. Like... eat oranges and you can actually book a dentist. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm a fancy dickhead. I only go to dentists when I have a medical emergency, so I get an appointment within the day. Also, I have private health insurance. We are recycletists, followers of the holy bin. As all have littered, all must accept that they are trash. Yes. You hear that, chat? Now, listen. That I'm gonna add that to my rules. All must accept that we are trash, and then, you know, once you know that you're trash, you can only go up from there, right? Joke. I'm just looking at my viewer count slowly dropping. Hey, what's up, Huff? What are you doing there, Kel? Like, here from around this part. What do jocks sound like? They're like, I'm on the football team, you know. We happen to have a family friend dentist with the state-of-the-art dentistry offers at home, like in Victorian times. That's amazing.
Oh, well, I didn't expect to see you here, Jay. Sonny, this is Jay. He's the captain of the football team at my high school. I didn't know you played basketball, too.
Wow, is Jason kind of Chad?
I'm just here to kill time. It's more of a hobby than anything. You're trying to have the basketball team this year, right, Cal? Maybe you can teach me some of your tricks. Yeah, definitely. That sounds like fun. But maybe another time. My childhood friend Sonny here is leaving town in the next few days, so we're hanging out all day today. I'll definitely catch up with you later, though. Sure, we can set up something next week. Same time, same place? Yep, sounds good. See you then.
It didn't change his name from Jock, I noticed. Who's this? Who is this smelly lady? Is she embraced trash? As we have? Oddly wholesome, right? I think jocks are misunderstood. They're under a lot of pressure to succeed. Right? If you're the captain of the football team, everyone looks up to you. You gotta be like, on point, and it's hard. But if you're an asshole like Biff in Back to the Future, then you can get fucked. The stench of this man is indescribable. I'm sorry, I assumed your gender. Smelly elbow. Hey, bub.
Could you spare a few nickels? Really appreciate it. How much do you want to donate? Here's $10. It's for you. Are you sure you want to donate $10 to Smelly Hobo? Yes, I am. Thank you kindly. Well, hey, Bub, thanks for helping me. You've been a real friend. So, I got something special for you. Hold out your hands for me and close your eyes.
You feel something cold on your palms.
You got a gold watch.
Fuck, why you
like it? Since you've been so gracious, I thought I could spare you some of my wares. That's real gold there, I swear it.
Sell it. Why are you giving me a gold watch, hobo? You need it more than me. Yo, it's the what's your name? Barrel? Bro. Mr. Hobo. Important. Merry CD. Okay, equip. Gold watch. Oh yeah, we have like the whole pet rock thing. I have to keep that on, don't I? Because we can challenge people to a pet rock battle. An artist is diligently sketching away.
Whoa, that's a cool drawing of the park you have there.
Hi there. Thank you. I'm just practicing.
That's what you call practicing? But it looks so real. I bet you could even sell that for money. Don't you think so, Sonny?
Can't see it. But yes. The second slot was for my weapon, and Kel took my knife away, so I'm not allowed.
See? Even Sunny agrees with me. Heck, I'd buy that from you right now. Hey, Sunny, can you lend me $20?
Thanks. That's so nice of you, but it's not for sale. It's for my portfolio. I'm trying to get into art school next year. Waste of money.
Oh, darn, that's too bad. That would have looked great on my bedroom wall.
You really think so? Mincy. My name is Mincy. What's yours?
I'm Kel, and this is Sunny.
Hi, Kel and Sunny. It's nice to meet both of you.
It's nice to meet you too, Mincy. What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. You're the first person to say something positive about my drawings. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, it makes me question myself, and it gets hard to move my pencil. Is Sunny D orange soda? Is that why we're friends with Kel? Holy shit. I think you might be onto something. Can you just like grab that whole statement and just send it to Omocat in an email or tweet or something?
No way, I don't believe that at all. I really think your drawing is great.
I wouldn't be able to do that in a million years.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Mincy. Me and Sunny believe in you.
Yeah, you're right. I just gotta shake off those bad feelings. I'll try to buckle down and finish this now.
That's the spirit. You see her out, Mincy. You got this.
Mincy's got this.
Hello, youngins. I don't know if you've been watching where you're stepping, but there's quite a bit of trash around this town. If you happen to find any, can you bring it to me so I can dispose of it properly? Come on, youngins. Let's help the world one step at a time.
I have got some trash with me, please. $8? Oh my goodness. Here you go, pay me. I've got loads of trash. Wait, is trash a very particular kind of trash? Oh, it's the trash bags. Okay, I had only one of those, but I have a lot of other garbage. It's not carbonated, but it's not soda. I don't know if it's technically classifiable as orange other than the colour. Wasn't Sunny D so orange that it had to be pulled from shelves for many years in the UK? It turned people orange. I don't know if I believe that, but I definitely believe that it was full of chemicals. But I remember that being the thing, right? Everyone was saying that. I like Sunny D. It's pretty good. It's just OJ. Can't really go wrong with OJ. Life's been kind of stressful lately, but people watching out here helps me put things into perspective. I might make it a habit to come to this park more often. I guess it's sometimes all it takes to relax is to stop and smell the roses. That's right. Hey, Ping. Ping! How'd your Spanish final go? It's actually true, is it? Is that a pet rock? I have one too. Do you want to go to Clash? Yeah, let's clash. Go, Rose Lad. I believe in you. 73.2 out of 100. Not bad. 75%. Yeah. I like how our pet rock is like a fucking idiot with a tetromino for a mouth, and he's got like the Mona Lisa. Wait, scissors. Holy shit. Rose Lad. Tetromino's right though. They are. I'm into it. Muy bien. Are you ready to clash? Mortis. Alright. The second thing beat that, so I'm gonna pick this. Do they really just pick the same symbol every time? Oh. Rosalind, are you okay? I knew you would like him, pastry. You take a good rest now. Hey, that was fun. Thanks for challenging me. I guess I need to train Roselad a little more. Yeah, you do. It sucked. Alright. So somebody said, they said that Aubrey was where? Somewhere in wherever we are? Town? Tell me again. Fountain at Faraway Plaza. He was going to meet the girls there for a date or something. Okay. Alright, we can't go any further that way. I don't have access to my map here either. Oh. Yes, he did say that, pastry, but that was his teacher, not a school teacher.
Then I told him it's not Maverick. It's the Maverick. Oh, the Maverick, you're so funny. Oh, wow, what an amazing story, the Maverick. Girls, please. There's enough of me to go around.
Yeah, that's him. That's his voice.
Mikhail, what are you doing? If it isn't Cal, my arch nemesis. Finally here to admit defeat, are you? I don't have time for this, Mikhail. We're looking for Aubrey. Have you seen her around? Stop calling me that. I cast away that name a long time ago. Mikhail, do you know where she is or not? Again with that godforsaken name. How dare you make a fool out of me? I, the Maverick, will not stand for this. Prepare to face your doom. What's this, ladies? I'll wipe the floor with this loser. Please, Mikhail.
Hey, Garrett, nice to see you.
Don't do this to yourself.
How you doing, bud?
I'm gonna ask one more time. Find me, you what? Don't be a chicken.
In the black?
We're really gonna do this? Okay then, come on Sonny, let's take him down.
How you doing? I'm pretty good, Garrett. Thank you for asking myself. I'm drinking rhubarb mead. It's great. We tried to raid Garrett the other week and I forgot the underscore off the back of his name and I fucked up. I ended up on some other guy that was just called Garrett without an underscore and he wasn't even fucking streaming.
Oh, Cal, you pitiful fool. You don't stand a chance against the Maverick.
Alright, listen, Maverick, you suck. Cal, give me my knife back. Let me fuck this guy up. He can't even tuck his shirt in properly. Basketball. We're fine. I don't need a knife to fuck up this guy. He has a single curly chest hair. Pacey, you know, you and I both know he drew that on with a Sharpie.
Not bad, but this fight's just getting started.
I miss the Aubrey nut. I really do. I want to go back to Dream World.
As expected of my rival. But I must tell you, while you were fooling around and playing sports, I was honing my techniques just for this moment. You'll never reach my level of skill. You're going down, Cal.
Wait, is there another emote that's kind of like Aubrey nut? What the fuck? Hang on a minute, ping? What is that? Oh, okay, I see. I see.
Is that all you've got? I've only been using 10% of my power. Behold, my final form. I bet you're regretting your decision now.
He develops under the chest hair, just popped out like. Taking back nut. That's right, we're taking nut back. Nut will no longer be a rude word, it will be headbutt. We're making nut headbutt again. Make nut headbutt again. That's my campaign slogan. Go on, Sonny, mess him up.
It's only a matter of time before you tire yourselves out, and my victory is imminent.
Kel's taking damage.
I admit, I'm impressed. But you're still light years away from defeating me. No, this is impossible. Improbable.
That's Robot Chicken / Star Wars joke.
Absolutely inconceivable.
Okay, attack, snack. Eat the pie, Kel. You only get 10 HP back? Oh my goodness. The pie's buttery crust perfectly complemented the fruity filling. Well, that's nice. I guess. Shit. Kel blacked out. You only get like shit. You get like 1 heart from eating candy. It's just. I forgot that we're in real world now and everything sucks. Everything's boring and you don't get like 80 HP from eating a candy. You get 1, if that. This is a sugar rush. We're gonna crash later. It'll just minus 1 HP. It sucks. This guy's slapping Kel over and over in the face while he throws a basketball at him and he keeps punching him in the gut. Yes, this is exactly what's happening. I didn't realize basketballs have such power. So Garrett, for the benefit of you, who I know is new to this game, a lot of it was spent doing RPG things in RPG world, and you're just like, okay, everyone just attacks, they all special moves, whatever. But at some point you end up in reality, and you're so conditioned to be playing the game like an RPG that you end up in a fight like this, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna like eat an orange, you know, that'll recover all my HP. It doesn't. It gives you like 1, because it's the real world, and that's how things work in the real world. it's garbage and genius at the same time. Alright, well, Sunny's the only one who's awake now. Oh, you knife a girl. Yeah, we used our knife to attack Aubrey, and then we realized that, oh shit, we just knifed Aubrey. That's not okay. You can't do that in reality.
No, I won't let it end like this.
He's done. It is genius.
Oh, it can't be over for me. People of Earth.
When do you start a career as a voice actor? As soon as someone gives me an opportunity.
Lend me your strength.
Is gonna spirit bomb us?
Yeah.
Ew, what is with this guy? He's so lame. This isn't worth $10. Let's get out of here. We should just remake Sailor Moon at some point. I am down if you are. Or what about the X-Files redubbed?
Ladies, please come back. I have more money.
Hey, Lynchy. Just crush his nose and twist it. Quick. But that might definitely happen. Oh my goodness. It may.
Mikhail, There is no one here by the...
Oh, it's him.
There's no one here by that name.
I don't care about his voice anymore. It's gone. It sucks.
Please, I'll never ask you for anything again in my life. Just tell us where Aubrey is and we'll go.
Given the Friday night funking treatment, blue balls. Oh, yes. The drama.
Okay, fine. I do happen to know where she is and I'll tell you. On one condition. You must call me by my true name, the Maverick. Oh, forget it. Let's just go find Kim. She probably knows where Aubrey is. Her and Vance are major sugarheads, so I have a hunch they'll probably be somewhere near Candy.
Fuck that guy. I have to talk to him, don't I? It's my... It's just got music! That boy with the blonde wig is so cool. I wish I had his confidence. Yeah. A sleek silver scooter. Can I steal it?
Yo, I'm Michael, a soon-to-be traveling musician. I've been playing the guitar here at Town Plaza for years now, but I think I'm finally ready to move on. Will you help me reach my goal? Anything will help. How much do you want to donate?
Here you go, donut.
Are you sure you want to donate $10 to Guitar Guy? You have donated $10 to Guitar Guy. Looks like I still have quite a bit to go before I can afford to leave town. Thank you. In return, I'll play you an original song.
Yeah, Guitar Guy's narrating this. Scoot, scoot. Oh man, right, I'll be right back. This is a perfect opportunity for me to go to the bathroom. Enjoy. Oh, I'm back. Sopa. It's KK, yeah, it's the llama guy from before. I guess that's why he's got the hat, you know, with the ears. The Canada hat, whatever that is. Where are we going to? We're going to the candy store, because that's where you go when you need to find candy addicts. I find it really interesting that Sunny still sees these creatures of his imagination, like in the real world, every now and then. Oh no. Red glasses lady. You can do voices, but you can't sing. How do you know? I was in a choir for 7 years. Let me tell you a story. I was walking back from Fix-It after making a purchase with my hard-earned money. When I looked down, and lo and behold, my brand new garden shears are missing. Yes, it's true. My new garden shears tore a hole open in my plastic bag. Oh, how silly I felt just then. Do you think you could help me find them? They should be somewhere around here. Okay, I'll do my best. Always do your best. Do your best, do your best, do it every day. Golden rule, it's a must. They're gone. This area is a right shithole. Yeah, if this was Wolverhampton, those shears would be in CEX being sold. Mate, do you buy shears like for cutting like gardens and stuff? You know, like do you buy gold? We've had that before. Someone came in, dropped a lot of jewels on the counter. I was like, yeah, do you buy gold, mate? I was like, I don't know. Let me have a look in any of our windows at the other gold we don't have and decide whether or not we purchased gold. Here's a good idea. No, I can sing pretty well, I just don't. I was in a choir for many, many years. I've sung Hayden's Creation, Carmina Burana, that's a famous one. Did a bunch of stuff with orchestras. That's one of my free. I was saving that. That was one of my what do you call it? Sea of Thieves 3 fun facts about you facts. What about teeth? No, we don't buy those. An interview is too much trouble. You should know 2nd grade language, right? 2nd grade language? What's that? Hurry and come in. My daughter Joy is waiting for you in her room. Oh, we took a job teaching something to someone. Shit. Okay. Joy should be in a room right now. Thanks for your help. Let's go and teach Joy how to speak. Word. Is this China house? There's a lot of like bamboo looking pictures on the wall and fans and shit. Wait. A photo of a stranger. Hello, Joy! Oh, you play guitar? That's cool. It's through the fire and the flames. Alright, okay. Hello, Joy.
Hello, I'm Joy. Pleased to meet you. You must be my new tutors. Should we start now?
Kel, I just did that! Damn it, Kel!
This is the worksheet that I'm stuck on. This question is giving me a little trouble.
My pencil is in the table.
Oh, okay. I see now. How about this one?
In the phrase silently read your book, what type of word is silently?
I don't fucking know. I'm not good at English. An adjective is a describing word. Like big or small. A preposition. I think it's a preposition. Adverb because it's silent, but to do something silently is an adverb, right? Okay. What the fuck is a preposition? Adverb.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Adverb describes the verb being done. Oh, so to read, but to silently read is an adverb. Good. I'm glad you people know this stuff. Right, listen, not for lack of trying. I did an entire course in how to teach this stuff. I've done courses in teaching English, and I still can't wrap my head around these basic concepts because my brain just won't have it. It just won't have it. Preposition is the last example. The pencil is on the table. That's a preposition. I don't even fucking know what that means. It's the place where the thing goes. So the pencil is on the table. It's a preposition. So the preposition is the bit that says where the pencil is. The relation of something to something else in time or location. Okay. Look, I'll never be an English teacher. I've accepted that now. Which one of these sentences is written correctly? I I think eggplant is the better tasting soft vegetable. The world already has English teachers. That's right. I'll continue being an environment artist / composer. that's what I do. I don't need to know fucking English sentence structure. I know, right, at this point I probably know Japanese sentence structure more than I know English sentence structure. I think I understand a little better. Okay, good. I think we taught this girl not to be an idiot. Thanks to you guys. You guys helped me save this young girl's future. If it was me, I'd be like, pfft, I don't know. Are these tutors of any help to you at all? No. Illogicoma joins Japanese team of game developer. Friend, if only you knew how close I was. 3 months ago. In fact, the only reason I'm not in Osaka right now is COVID. I see you've already completed your worksheet. Also, welcome, friend. Amazing work. You should consider tutoring full-time. Here's your payment. $20. Please come back tomorrow. Is that off the table now then? Yeah, unless you're a director, all travel is stopped because... well, yeah, because of the rules are so stringent and stuff, they didn't want to risk it with any certain level of staff. So I've had to, even though the perfect job opportunity, 2 of them, existed, the company basically just wouldn't even push it forward because of travel rules globally right now. It's not off the table forever, it will happen eventually, it's just I have to wait. Yes, Guard, I am still going to Japan. I am 100% still going to Japan to work in that studio, it's just gonna take a little more time. I will not give up. I've spent 17 years of my life working towards this goal. I'm not stopping now for a little setback like a disease. Yeah, Ping, I couldn't do what you do. I can't tutor people because I can't keep a straight tangent in my brain anyway. Like, I tried to explain the story earlier and I went off on 4 different tangents in the space of 6 seconds. I can't do that. Although, having said that, I have taught and I do teach. But I teach art, so, you know, and game development and stuff like that. I just contribute basically to our online game dev curriculum for young people. But maths, I'm no good at maths. I used to be good at maths, and then I realised at some point that actually the more I got good at art, the less good I got at maths and English. Maelstrom, you basically just called out all of my dreams. That's all I want. I'm gonna work my 6-day work weeks. I'm gonna start at 10, I'm gonna finish at 7, I'm gonna go downtown Osaka, and then if Yakuza's anything to go by, I'll just find some fucking weird side quests and end up really drunk. You know how it's gonna be. Speaking of Yakuza, they announced that new Judgment game, which I think is gonna be like Yakuza Like a Dragon, so it's gonna be like a turn-based RPG. Which is awesome, but I still need to play the first Judgment game. Punch a guy on the way home, collect the month's wages, yeah. Hit shakedown with a motorbike. Yes. But yes, it was on the table, but it had to be pushed back because of COVID. You know what? I'm in a position where I'm still working from home full-time on a decent wage, so I can't complain other than that. What I will say is that my management and upper management are behind me on this. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes biding time is a little difficult. admittedly. But I'm trying to keep busy, you know, just it's time to improve on the necessary skills required for such a move. Hey, it's that lady's garden shears. It looks like El Dente's replying to themselves. It does, doesn't it? Because of at... Yeah, what the fuck? You gave garden shears to Red Glasses Lady. Thank you, boys. I'll be sure to never make such a silly mistake ever again. It's rare to see young boys willing to help a stranger these days. Please feel free to come to my house anytime. You will always be welcome. We can get in this house now. Yeah, Cyber, so all that stuff that you are having to kind of guide people through is basically my place just said, if you're not in like a director position, we're not even going to begin thinking about any of that shit. I'm sure you understand that it's a lot more difficult than even someone like me could understand, so I won't question them on it. And besides, even if I did get that position, I'd have to give 2 months notice as well, so... Well, I'm probably gonna go next year, or at the end of this year. As soon as the borders open up, I'll be able to go on holiday. I might just go visit. I want to climb Mount Fuji. There's a thing I want to do. Yoga is good for you as it strengthens the connection between your body and spirit. At least that's what Mom told you once. I used to know some people that were teachers over there. Now I know, I think, one person remaining who's sort of between countries. I didn't expect you so soon. Look here, caring for these bonsai is a hobby of mine. It helps me relieve stress. After this, I'm going to start preparing dinner for my children, Kim and Vance, tonight. They better not be late again. Kim and Vance. That's who we were looking for, right? James still there. James was in Korea. And he came back a few years back. He's in Coventry now? Yeah, English teacher's pretty common. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm a AAA game developer. That's not... It's not extremely common for people in the West to go over there and be developers in Japanese studios, but it's not unheard of. And if I can manage it, I'll be one of a pretty small set of people that's actually done that, and I'll be pretty impressed with myself, honestly. Alright, well, I guess we have to go and find Kim and Vance anyway, but now we know where they live. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that do the English teaching stuff. I actually got through several rounds of interviews for one of them, but my final interview was no good. I attribute it partially to me not really having the confidence to be a teacher and all that stuff, and do a lesson plan and all this. But at the same time, the night before that interview, I had really bad food poisoning. I didn't sleep, and I had to go to Oxford, which was like 200 miles away in the morning. So it was a bad time. There was that English bloke who works in Pokemon, yeah. And there's people like Koji Fox. Koji Fox is a huge inspiration. Let's go to the candy store. Meow? Question mark? There's a pinwheel here. That's Basil's house. This is some jabroni's house. This is... I don't know whose house this is. Seriously, where's the candy store? The reality stuff is really long. And I kind of want to get out of it. We've been having some great conversations in chat tonight, but... my god, I've been here for an hour and 20 minutes, and I still haven't progressed. Where am I going? What is this? Oh no.
You don't really want to spend your last days here hanging out at church, do you?
No, I don't. I'd love to go to one of those, like, South America ones, where they have, like, the soul music and stuff. I'd be into that. That'd be fucking sick. But, yeah, I'm not about church over here. It's not my jam. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you God doesn't exist. That ain't my jam either. You know, you believe what you need to believe to get through. I can't disprove or prove it. Shrug. Oh, the candy store's in here! I just remembered. So that basically sums up my religious beliefs. It's, I can't prove or disprove the existence of anything. Oh look, candy!
Knowing Kim and Vance, they're probably somewhere around here.
Have faith, Arthur!
I am real though, Illogicoma, said imaginary friend. Well, as far as I know, friend, none of us are real, and we all live in a hologram, which is part of one clock cycle in a series of almost infinite clock cycles of a higher dimensional race running simulations that are based on reality to try and uncover the meaning of life by using corporeal beings as one giant sort of semi-quantum computer system. But, you know, that's just an offhand thought. Oh, hey, there she is. Hurry, Vance, let's shovel it all in our pockets before someone sees us. Glad I asked. We think therefore we are. Der Wille zur Macht, the will to power. We can become more than ourselves. We just have to will it into existence. And all that other shit. Hey Kim, have you seen Aubrey anywhere? Shoot, it's that nerd Kel! Come on, Vance, we gotta go!
Whoa, hold on there, I don't think you paid for those. Nerd! Get out of the way, nerd, you don't know me.
You don't know me?
Hey, hold on, I'm not here to snitch. We just need to find Aubrey.
Move over You know where she is?
Huh? Aubrey?
I don't know anything about that, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I've had enough of this for today. Kim, let's make a deal. You tell me where Aubrey is, and I won't turn you in for stealing all that candy. I thought you said you weren't a snitch. And I don't need to be if you just tell me where Aubrey is.
You two again? I thought I told you to never come back in here, smiley smiley. Oh, she's doing her spiel, or her like shtick. Even though we're, teething. Hand over that stolen candy. Don't make me call the cops on you kids, smiley smiley.
We've been busted.
Fans have a beard.
Fine. Here's your stupid candy.
Doof. Come on, Vance, let's get out of this dump.
Serves you right.
We didn't get the information, Cal.
Wait, how will we find out where Aubrey is now? Come on, Sonny, let's follow them.
Oh, Cal. Welcome, we hope our candy makes you smile.
I told you, curtsy! It's Smiley! Smiley!
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, it's me, the happy and cheery Miss Candice. What would you like today, Smiley, Smiley?
I would like... Well, this doesn't heal me shit anyway, it's just useless. It's trash. It's delicious, but it's trash. You know what, I'm gonna pour myself another mead. Rhubarb mead.
Hold up 1 sec, Sonny. I think I have an idea.
What? What is your idea? Come back. Damn it.
Sorry for the hold up. Let's go catch up to Kim and Vance.
Walls. Alright, that's my mead poured. Let's go! Let's go catch up to Kim and Vance. So they escapade. Bing bong. Did they escapade? Oh, grumble grumble.
Sorry, Vance, no candy today.
No, not again. I don't know how much longer I can last. We're going to die.
Let's just go home. We're gonna be late for dinner. Wait, Kim, I have something for you. You again, Cal? What the heck do you want, you bully? Tell us where Aubrey is, and I will give you this whole big bag of candy. Really, the whole bag? I mean, wait. You can't buy us off with candy. Candy in the bag. Who do you take it for?
I don't know, Kim. We haven't had candy for an entire week. And there's a whole bag right in front of us. We don't even have to pay for it. Can you at least ask if he has any taffy in there?
Stop it, Vance. We have to stay strong. When we go to Dad's house, we'll be able to have all the candy we want.
Okay. Yeah, he has a goatee. I'll do it for you, sis.
Kim, Vance, I'm waiting. Like we'd accept candy from a bunch of nerds. Oh man, really? I was sure this would work. This is a waste of time. Let's get out of here.
Mom's the strict parent and Dad's the lax one. Feels bad, man. Oh, that's the other way around for me. But not really strict, my dad. He was like mostly working, so I had a lot of time to myself.
Wait, please, Kim, you're the only lead we've got. Please take the big bag of candy. We even have taffy in here.
Did someone say taffy? They're separated in this case? Are they? I see. That changes everything. Fine.
You really want to know that badly, huh? Let's settle this with our fists. If you win, I'll tell you where Aubrey is. You give us that big bag of taffy and I'll never talk to us ever again. Wait a sec, there's no need to fight. You just tell me where she is, I'll give you this whole bag. But I want to fight. Come on, put him up, you two. Yeah, it's time to duke it out, lightning bolt.
I don't know why I chose this voice for Kim and I regret it. Sigh. What is it with you guys in fighting? Well, I guess we have no choice. Come on, Sonny. You know the drill.
Lightning bolt.
Yo! I show you that size in everything. I'm not about to lose to nerds like you. Oh shit. Oh, night shift. I'm sorry you hear that, Garrett. Good luck. And don't worry about... never apologize for lurking. It's good to have anyone here in any regard, really, honestly. The fact that you have bothered to even decide, I'm gonna go into this channel and lurk, is like, you know, it means you're thinking about it. Yo, this isn't good. Sunny feels sad. Oh, he's got higher defense, I guess. Kim's phone rang, it was a wrong number. Vance scratches his belly. We can't beat Vance though. Vance is like taking hits. Left, right, and center.
You fake, you knows me.
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Okay. I'll eat the candy. Fuck you.
You guys never stood a chance, so can we get that taffy now?
Okay, it was a must-lose fight. Figured it.
Maybe that'll teach you to mind your own business. Come on, Kim, we gotta go home. It's almost time for dinner and Mom's gonna be really mad if we're late. Shoot, let's get out of here.
Magic missile.
Wait, don't go. Please, Kim, I know you know where Aubrey is.
We can't shank Ping. Kel took our knife away because we shanked someone last time.
She took something really important from Basil. I get that you guys are friends and stuff, but even you gotta admit that Aubrey goes too far sometimes. Please, we're just trying to help a friend. Aubrey's at the church. The one near her house. Huh? Aubrey's at church? Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who wanted to know. Also, when she actually told you, tell her it wasn't me. Say it was Mikhail or something. Come on, Kim, we gotta scoot. You know how Mom gets when we're late. Yeah, I hear ya. Let's go.
Poor kids.
Smell you later, nerds!
Now I feel bad for him.
Oh nuts, they took the big bag of candy while I wasn't looking. Those two have got some sticky fingers. Oh well, at least we know where Aubrey is now. At least I think we do. I can't really imagine Aubrey at church. But I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, maybe... we need to heal. We really need to heal. Yes! Please, God, let me... this orange juice be the healing juice that we needed. Look at us, we're nearly dead. 2 nearly dead boys. How do I... okay, Xenosaga has made me really bad at menus. It's an item. It's in my pocket. It's a snack. It's orange juice. Use... okay, that was pointless. Why don't we just go to Gina's? Yo, look at this pizza! Pizza. Hello, my name is... my name is Gino. I know what you're thinking, and no, I don't own this place, but they give me a free whole pizza for my birthday every year, so that's pretty cool. Pizza. My wife keeps telling me that I'm getting chubbier and tubbier, but I just can't help myself when we live so close to delicious food like Gino's pizza. Pizza! Feeling that right now. I'm Ray. I take pride in being a musical connoisseur of sorts. Pizza. Pastry pizza. Are you guys agreeing on pizza? Are you trying to convince me to get pizza tonight? I'm having chimpkin and I can't have pizza. Oh no! Tomorrow. Cook the chimpkin, right? Put it in the fridge. Have it tomorrow as part of a wrap. Fuck. This fucking stupid ass rabbit. I'm gonna kill it. Shit! Oh my god. He did like a pose? No, Ray. You ain't. You ain't having that. Nana's is open, I think, until 9:30. I could get something from Nana's Cafe. Her food's the best. Fuck! Nana's ain't a pizza place. It's a Japanese cafe. I live above it. And they do really, really nice food, because it's just home-cooked meals. And, I think they're open Friday, but a very specific time. I think he's just cycling rock, paper, scissors. Fuck! I'm really excited about The Village. I'm looking forward to watching it. I was planning on playing Resident Evil 7 myself, because I haven't played it yet. But I'm probably not going to get around to it till October, so it should be fun to watch Village. Dom Tresk. I was trying to remember how you actually supposed to pronounce that name. It's Dom Tresk. I don't mind the recap pastry because I'm going to play it hopefully in VR, so it'll be an experience anyway. You're referring to Dominatrix? No. I'm referring to Dom Tresk. Alright, this is the last... No, this isn't the last time. I'm gonna keep doing this until I beat this fucker. Okay, I'm beginning to understand. So most of these are set to either do a certain thing on repeat, or they have, I guess, an order in which they do things. So I used this. He's always going to beat me with that first one. He's always going to throw paper. If I throw scissors, he'll throw a rock. So if I throw paper, maybe it's going to be okay. Yeah. Okay. Second time, scissors. Or does he throw the thing I just threw? Motherfucker. Okay. Listen. We're doing this. We're clashing. Is paper gonna work again first time? What do you think? Papier. Shit, it really is random, huh? I'm just... Yeah. Bunny shaped rock is really hardcore. Yes! Okay, my tactic. I'm gonna reveal my strategy to you. My strategy was to go for the most... Okay, so when he throws a move, right, in his, like, paper, I'm like, okay, I threw paper as well. So he's gonna expect me to throw scissors in case, because I'm gonna think, oh, he's just gonna throw paper again to try and throw me off. But then I was like, alright, but second guess myself, let's go back to rock. And that was the basic strategy for that whole fight, and it worked. I just second guessed myself on every move. Your pet rock is pretty strong. I guess me and Bunny still have a way to go before we catch up to you. I mean, it took like fucking ages to beat that dude, but we did it. Welcome to Gino's Pizza. What can I get for you? I need a whole pizza. 8/8 of a whole pizza. $20. Right. $10 HP. The whole pizza was hot and covered in cheese. This was the perfect amount. God, we really don't heal from pizza, do we? We spent half of our money on that pizza and we only got 10 HP back. Let's just go to church. Maybe if we praise the Lord, we'll get our HP back.
Well, here we are.
This really is the last place I would expect her. Is there a pharmacy or a hospital? That is a good thought. I don't know. I think maybe there is actually. Yeah, there is in the supermarket. There's a fucking pharmacy. Good braining, Ping.
I'm kind of skeptical actually. It might be a trap. I'll open the door a little to take a peek. Looks normal to me. I think they're in the middle of a sermon. Oh, there she is on the right. She's just sitting there. All normal. So weird. Yeah, I'd feel pretty bad about interrupting this. We should probably wait until sermon is over or something. Hold on, Sonny. Let's wait here until the sermon is over. I'll need to go to the hospital.
Aubrey's old blue bike. Locked in. Oh. No choice.
Whoa, I didn't expect you to just walk in like that, Sonny. Well, there's no turning back now. Come on, we have to be really quiet.
Ooh.
There she is on the right.
Kel's face looked like the little dot eyes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's walk to the pew behind her. Aubrey. Psst. Aubrey.
What the fuck was Aubrey's voice? I'll just wing it.
What the heck are you guys doing here? I want you to give back Basil's photo album. You're still on about that? That's none of your business. Really? None of my business. We all used to be best friends, but now this is none of my business. Yeah, Cal. Exactly. We used to be friends. You know, Mario would be really sad to hear that. Really? You really want to bring Mari into this? Who cares what Mari thinks? Mari's dead.
Oh.
Aubrey, seriously? What's wrong with you? I get that you have new friends now, but you can't just forget your old friends like that. My old friends?
We had suspected that Mari was dead. I guess there it is.
My old friends were there for me when I needed them. So that's what this is all about. When Mari passed on, we were all dealing with our own stuff. We were kids. It was hard. You think it's all so simple. You've always been simple, Cal.
He has, to be fair.
So what if I am? I'd rather be simple than be like you. How could you do that to Basil? You know how important his photo album is to him. It's important to all of us. That doesn't mean you can just steal it. Is that what Basil told you? I'm the one keeping it safe. What are you talking about? The photo album belongs to Basil and I'm not leaving until you agree to give it back. Ah, you're so persistent. When Mari died, you moved on so fast. You know why I come here every week? Even after all this time, I'm still trying to find some peace. But it doesn't look like it's happening today. We haven't talked in 4 years, Cal. A lot changes in 4 years. You and Sonny think you can just barge back into my life and tell me what to do? Don't be so naive. You might look different and act different, Aubrey, but you're still the same person. The Aubrey you knew is long gone. And the Aubrey that was your friend, she's long gone too. Okay, fine. I get that you're angry. Look, if it's an apology you want here, I'm sorry, okay? I should have been there for you when we lost Mary. No, I won't accept this. Wait, where are you going? I can't let you go until you promise you promise me you'll give Basil his photo album back, you thief.
All the people in the church looking at us.
What's happening?
Basil?
Isn't that the boy who I've seen Aubrey and her friends bully? Now she's stealing as well?
You can see Kel loves thinking.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
You think you're the good guy, don't you, Cal? And I'm the big bad bully, here to terrorize poor defenseless Basil. You're the one hanging out with the psychopath who carries around a knife. Now's not the time to do this, Aubrey. You don't get to say that. You're the one who barged in here. I already said I was sorry for everything. If you want me to be a bully, then I'll be a bully. You two better come at me quick, or I'll come at you first.
In church? Okay, church fight.
I can't fight Aubrey right now.
Can I give this to you? No. Well. Yeah, the nail bat's out. Look at her clothing. It's completely inappropriate for church. Oh, the people are like being mean. I can't believe she would bring a weapon here. How uncivilized. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. What do those delinquents think they're doing? This is a place of worship. Someone needs to stop them. Where are their parents? Ah, 74 damage?
Serves you right, Cal. Now, leave me alone.
Leave me alone! Ever since her father left, she's so uncontrollable. Disrespectful. I feel bad for her mother. Don't be mean. Aubrey's going through some shit, okay? I expect the older generation to understand. Shoot, I know she's been kind of messed up lately, but I still feel sorry for her. Maybe this is a bad idea. It was Sunny's sister. It was Mari. She's the save girl. I reserve my judgment. The Lord will be the one to judge you. Interesting perspective. Creepy twins.
Our family comes to church once a week. Sometimes twice. Sometimes thrice.
I usually wouldn't condone fighting in the middle of a sermon, but that seemed really important. A girl Aubrey has come here every week for the past few years, but she never talks to anyone. I've tried to approach her a few times, but she keeps calling me. Bad things. She seems very troubled. Perhaps she could use a friend. Yeah, you're not in a great position being in the church and all. You know, you guys have a pretty bad reputation sometimes, I guess. Aubrey's definitely not the kind of person to hold back on that. Interesting situation we're in. Yeah, okay, this is very Final Fantasy IX piece of music. Aubrey lives near the church. I'm going to assume she's from a broken home. It's probably this one.
Hey kids, you're just in time to watch me fix this pipe once and for all. Come in, come in. Oh, great.
And, yeah, this is super Final Fantasy IX. This is the what was it, Southgate? Where you run into Steiner and Garnet run into Marcus and Cinna again. And then you have to fight the Black Lots 3 after the tram ride. He's either lonely or a murderer. You got trash. Well, he's he's making me rich. It's very, very similar. A house phone. So I guess we lost Mari at some point. And that's probably why Sunny was Hikikomori for 3 years. That would make sense. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Omori.
A few more last minute adjustments and I can finally put this baby to rest. Ah, the sweet sound of silence at last. Grumble, grumble. Rats, I guess I'll try again tomorrow.
Hot.
Here's $1, kids. Go get yourself some candy or something.
Maybe I will. Where's... Don't you American people have mailboxes that have your names on? Or is that a thing? Or is it just regular ass mailboxes? I don't really know. That is for the country. Gotcha. Like farms and stuff? Yeah, that's the same here. This is Aubrey's house. Yeah. I was thinking a house with like trash in the garden's gotta be it, right?
Did you see that? Aubrey just dumped something into the trash can. Let's go check it out.
Sure, Kel, let's go dumpster diving. Gotcha.
Whoa, I don't believe it. It's Basil's photo album. I can't believe she would just throw it out like that.
She's doing it for us, Kel, you know that.
It's a good thing we looked through this trash can. But at the bright side, at least we have Basil's photo album now, and it only took us half a day, too. Talk about teamwork. How about a high five, Sonny?
Do you want a high five, Kel?
Leave him hanging?
No, I'm gonna.
Let's give this back to Basil before it gets dark. He'll be so happy when he sees it.
No, I'm 100% that, certain that Aubrey knew that we would be out here, so she put that in that trash can to make it seem like she wasn't giving it back to us, but it seems like everyone had their own shit to deal with, so she's just picked a really weird way of dealing with it.
Knock knock! Basil! It's your friends Kel and Sonny.
Oh, hello there, who are you?
Hi, Basil! Oh, wait. You're not Basil.
Oh, I'm sorry, my name is Polly. I'm Basil's caretaker.
Oh, hey, Kel.
What is it?
Hey, Basil! We got your photo album back.
Huh? You did? Wow! Thank you. You gave Basil back his photo album. Basil, didn't you tell me you had friends coming over? Would you like to join us for dinner? I always seem to cook just a little too much.
Dinner? Sure, sounds delicious. Come on, Sonny, free dinner.
Butcher? It's probably just vegetables. Wrong nut. That's right. We're taking back nut. We're taking back nut to mean headbutt, not nut. Nut. Please make yourself at home. I'll go ahead and finish up the food.
Wow, it's been a while since I've been in here. You definitely have a lot more plants than you used to.
Chimkin. Ah, yeah, I like them a lot. Actually, there's some that are still alive from when you guys came here more often.
Well, you sure are dedicated. Yep, that's Basil for you. Flowers and photos. Oh, that reminds me. Now that we got your photo album back, we can all go through the photos together.
I don't know.
It's been a while since you've looked through them, hasn't it? Come on, it'll be fun.
Sure. Okay. Here it is. Kel, what is this? It's like the Statue of Liberty. Okay, listen. So you can buy these. This is the other set of photos you can buy from the Omori site. Omocat's website. It's good shit. My first photo. It's my best friend Sonny trying out his new violin. He's starting to take lessons again so he can play at recitals with his sister Mary. Merry Christmas! He's starting to take lessons again so he can play at recitals with his sister Mary. So exciting. Just Kel being Kel. So many party hats. Sonny playing a video game on the couch. Sonny is a little shy, but he's a really good listener. I always end up venting to him when I get upset or stressed. Sometimes I feel like I'm bothering him, but he never seems to mind. We're back from the park, but Kel is still full of energy. He challenged Hero to an arm wrestling match, but we all know who's going to win. please go easy on him, Hero. The GTFO thing, yeah, with the tendrils. Sorry, Cal. Better luck next time. Cal was still feeling a little sour about losing to Hero in an arm wrestling that night, so Hero decided to lean in for a smooch. Cal looked so annoyed. Ah, brotherly love. Me showing Sunny a book I've been reading. Mari stole my camera and took this when I wasn't paying attention. I guess this is Basil. I should really keep better track of my things. It's all of us cuddling with Sunny's stuffed animals. He has so many and they're all so soft. I wish I could just lay here forever. You notice some of those are the, that one that Sunny's holding is that other dude from the park. From before, in Mindscape. That makes a lot of sense. Mary's teaching everyone how to make flower crowns. Here's Sunny and Cal holding Mary's example. It looks perfect, doesn't it? If only Mary thought so too. Yeah, Aubrey doesn't have dyed hair. Wait, oh, is Aubrey in any of these? Is that Aubrey? Yeah, because Mary took the photo, that's right. So, yeah, when they were kids, that's the one we remember when we were in Mindscape. So I guess Aubrey, when she became a Sokoban, she was dyeing her hair pink like a real punk.
She's cool, she's a cool punk now.
There's another creature that is the same height as the normal sleepers, but it's completely covered in black tar and has spikes on its head. Ah, look forward to it. That's Hero. Hero's still making his flower crown. It's taking him a little while, but he's getting there. You have to admire his persistence. It's raining super hard today. The rain always seems to come out of nowhere during springtime. Aubrey asked me to take a picture of her with a new raincoat. It's her favorite color, pink. Ah, okay. That's why she has pink hair now. Aubrey won't let Kel under the umbrella, but Kel seems to be taking it just fine. He says he likes how the rain tastes. Feel that. Just Kel being Kel again. I went to Hobbies, but the shop owner told Kel to leave his jacket outside since Kel was getting all his comics wet. Sorry, shopkeep. It's been pretty busy with school lately, but we finally made time to get together and go to the park today. Here's Kel hanging his legs off a tree. He's such a good climber. I wish I was as fearless as him. Mom! It's the first day of summer vacation, so we all wanted to celebrate by going to the beach. Watermelon is Aubrey's favorite. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? I do. That was it. I missed that part. I shouldn't get too close or I might get my camera wet. Kel is known to spill his drinks. Who remembers Keenan and Kel? There's gotta be people here who don't know what that is. We buried Sunny in the sand. It took forever. Are we in Japan, USA, or yes? I think it's USA, but there's definitely some sort of Japan culture stuff here, right? You don't? Yeah, I thought you might not. Before your time, I think. It took forever, but he looks like he's enjoying himself. Does he? Was Drake and Josh like Keenan and Kel? I wonder if he's going to help getting out. I guess I'll keep him company until then. Keenan and Kel was great. It was like one of my... like, I didn't really watch Nickelodeon a lot because it had some good shows, but like, I prefer Cartoon Network and Fox Kids, but like, of the Nickelodeon stuff, it was like Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Keenan and Kel. That shit was fucking sick. My sister used to watch a show called Sister Sister, and it's funny because I was watching those Goosebumps reviews, and one of the girls from Sister Sister was in an episode of Goosebumps. And I was like, yo, as a kid, I would never have noticed that. Keenan's on SNL? Really? What happened to Kel? Where is he now? Sister, sister. Man, Keenan and Kel was great. There's this great episode. There's at least two that I remember really well. One of them was the I put the screw in the tuna episode. And the other one is the one where there's like a murderer or like a bank robber or something on the roof loose, and he looks exactly like Kel's dad. Sorry, Keenan's dad. It's great. Kel is coach on all that was fucking hilarious. You know what's funny? There's a Metro movie I need to see because for some reason it keeps popping into my head, but I haven't seen Good Burger in ages. And I need to see Good Burger again. Sunny's birthday. Yay, Sunny's turning 12 today. Even though me, Sunny, Aubrey, and Kel are in the same school year, Sunny is younger than all of us. He's the baby of the group, so we have to take care of him. That's a big old box. Sunny holding a super huge present from Marion Hero. I wonder what it is. Marion Hero. It's himself. You can't really tell from the photo, but Marion Hero got Sunny a giant building block set. Sunny seems much more interested in the box, though. Is Sunny a cat? They dated? I'm thinking so. Yeah. Sunny seems much more like they were both the older kids as well. He acts just like Mary's new kitten, Miwo. Sunny won't leave the box, so Kel put a food ball inside. I guess the box will be Sunny and Miwo's new home. Mary's not in any of these photos, she's just taking them. Whom? You missed that, Hero and Mari. We're going beetle catching today. Here's Kel ready to pounce on his next victim. Oh, and Sunny is there too. It's just a theory, but it's a pretty strong one. He looks kinda sleepy. I went to the bathroom and came back to this photo. Kel says he took a picture of himself on accident, but I don't believe him. It's the first day of school today. Me, Sunny, Kel, and Aubrey are up bright and early. Aubrey is so photogenic. Goodbye, summer. Until next year. Are you done looking at photo album? Yes. It's firefighters outside. Oh no, what did you do? Oh man. It looks like a lot of the photos are still missing. Maybe Aubrey kept them for herself. We'll have to get those back later. On the bright side, look how short I was, haha! I didn't do anything! Is someone on fire? I know I've grown at least a foot since Hero left for college. I can't wait until he comes back. This year I'll finally be the taller brother. Oh, basketball, yeah, he's a tall boy, that's why he plays basketball. Anyway, don't sweat it about the missing photos, Basil. Me and Sunny will take care of things for you. So you just focus on going back to your happy, carefree self. Okay, thank you. I'll try. Sorry about the wait, dinner's taking longer than I thought. Would any of you boys like to help? Yeah, sure, I'll help. I got some experience helping my brother cook and stuff. Oh, that would be lovely. Please follow me, the kitchen is this way. Kitchen is there. It's like 3 feet in front of you. Mary's not in any of these photos. Oh, hi, Sunny. It's nice to finally see you again. Why are you staring at me like that? Are you okay, Basil? Sunny? Is everything okay? Sunny? Oh. Basil's grandma's breathing steadily. A white egret orchid. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." Oh, Sunny. I didn't expect to see you in here. Huh. How are you doing, Sunny? Is everything okay with you? Okay. Never mind then. Grandma can't hear us, you know. She hasn't been feeling very well lately. It's already been 4 years, hasn't it? It's nice to see that you're still around, even if it's only for a little while. Here, take my photo album. I want you to have it. I'm trusting you with it, okay? I just think you can probably use it more than me. Basil gave you his photo album. A lot has happened since these pictures were taken. Sometimes it feels like it was all a bad dream. It's hard to remember now, but I think, at the time, I took photos of what I was most afraid to lose. Flipping through this album, you can still see the good times. Maybe one day, things can go back to the way they were before.
Sunny, Basil, dinner's ready. Bleh. Okay, coming.
I listen. You horf. A wheelchair. You ever get a premonition from the tone of the game? Uh-huh.
Everything tastes so good. You're the best, Polly.
That's just a sign of really good direction. This thing's gonna make me real fucking sad soon, I feel it. Yeah, right? That's just really good direction. If you ask me. Like, this shit doesn't happen by accident. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just following Grandma's recipes. Thanks for your help, Cal.
So as I was saying, before Polly, tomorrow, my older brother here is finally coming back from college. My mom's all crazy right now, preparing the house and everything. Don't want to be anywhere near that mess. Although, I am pretty excited to see him. Every time he comes back, the first thing we do is compare heights. This year is the year that I'm finally going to be taller than him. I can feel it in my bones.
Ambulance arrived. Oh no. Sounds like some shit's going down. Well, I hope they're okay.
You and your brother seem close.
That's good. Oh wait, that's not Cal. Family is important.
Oh hey. What you doing with Basil's photo album there, Sonny?
Oh, I gave it to him. I just thought he should have it.
Whoa, really? That's so cool of you. Makes sense. Especially since Sonny's moving away and all.
What? Sonny's moving?
Oh yeah, I thought I already mentioned it. I must have forgot. He's moving in 3 days, I think. Sorry, I thought you already knew. Oh, no, I guess I must have missed it. Sorry. May I be excused? I have to go to the bathroom.
Look at that. Polly's just like, no, it's Kel, isn't it? Yeah, Kel's just like forcing salad in his face. Nom 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 nom. Something about Basil and Sunny's interactions is so stilted. Yeah, and I think I kind of got some theories on that too. What's up with him?
Well, that's just how it is. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I'm in the wrong room, but what's that? Basil's camera. It looks really dusty. He hasn't used it in a while. I guess because he doesn't have friends to take photos of anymore. Damn. I really like Basil's house.
Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
And here we go.
Oh, it's you, Sunny. You're here. I'm so glad. You can see it too, can't you? Something behind you. Sunny, why do you look so scared? Sunny, everything is okay now, isn't it? Why? Why do you look so scared?
He doesn't. He's like, eh.
Wait! Please, Sunny, don't leave me. Not again.
Sunny says no. We're not going back in there.
Oh, hey, Sunny. I think it's about time we went home. It's way past my curfew. So yeah. Anyway, Polly, if you ever need me, here's my address. I live just down the block. Thanks, Kel. You're sweet. Oh, it's nothing. Say goodbye to Basil for me.
You're probably wondering who I am, right? I'm nobody really, just a nurse who's taking care of Basil's grandmother. A few months ago, Basil's parents hired me as Basil's caretaker since they travel out of the country frequently. I try to do as much as I can for Basil while I'm here, but ever since I started staying here, I can't shake the feeling that Basil is trying to avoid me. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. Well... guess we gotta go home now. So that was a day in reality. Yeah.
Hey, Sunny. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Sorry for all the trouble. That was a pretty crazy adventure, huh? I can tell you haven't talked to anyone in a while. But that's okay. It just takes practice. Anyway, Hira's coming back from college tomorrow, so I'm sure he'll want to see you before you leave. So if you don't mind. I'll be coming back for you again in the morning. Okay, Cal. Good night, Sunny. Sweet dreams!
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe... I think Basil's had to deal with his fearings. He seems dependent on Sunny, that's right. I think Basil might have thought of Sunny as more than a friend. Anyway, we're back home and it's full of spiders. There's a big one here. That's good. Got the knife back. I really want to go to the bathroom mirror. Maybe something happened to both of them, like a shared experience. Yeah, maybe it was to do with Mari. I kind of want to go back down though because there was the red door. I'm still in a dream. Oh. I'm getting the fear on the stairs, yeah, but we made it this far. Oh, thanks, Morbo, for the fitty bitties. Welcome. What'd you miss? Just some stuff. We looked at the photo album with Basil, and then Basil found out we were leaving, and then he went all dark. And we were like, oh, there's something going on here. And now, cursed ghosts. Huh. Then he calms down. Yay! Something. Sunny attacks something. This is getting nowhere fast. That's a great track, you know. Meatloaf. Also covered by Fire Inc. on the movie Streets of Fire, which is great, by the way. Yeah, Al Dente is... I think Al Dente's played this before, and I really appreciate y'all not telling me things. Which is both a genuine appreciation and a strong hint. Do not spoil this game for me! I will hurt something. This is getting nowhere fast. Thank you. I appreciate that. What was that song? It's like, seems to me this thing is going nowhere, and we gotta get away from the past. There's nothing wrong with going nowhere, baby, but we should be going nowhere first. No, you can theorize. You're welcome to theorize. Because I've already made a lot of theories in my head, but I'm not spelling them out either. I don't want to kind of... I don't want to say anything until we get there, just in case I kind of call something out and then it spoils the reveal for someone. I'm okay with you guys theorizing, I just don't want to spill my theories. Too much. Gotta focus. Teeth. That teeth monster, that something reminds me of what's that other game? Hylix. I wanted to go in the red door downstairs. Wait, the black spot went. Hi Sonny, this is a note from Mommy. Remember to brush your teeth every day. Love you, Oxo. She's gone. Something to do with the fucking ghost in the stairs, you think? Uh-huh. You think there's more to it than the simple, You won't go in there. Than the simple kind of juxtacognition between reality and the dream world. Juxtacognition is a really good word that I just invented. It would have been this door, right? Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. The bits between the bricks. Let's go to bed. Let's go to the safe place. Eco tendencies, the lung test. Yeah. Maybe. We also have to remember that what we know as hikikomori is more or less a stereotype based on a deeper spectrum of cognitive disorders. Yo, this is cool. So we can't ascribe too much to that. It's a good starting point though. White space. beneath a trapdoor. We woke up again. Oh, I wasn't expecting to wake up again. Mary? What I really like is that I'm interacting with random objects that I could easily miss. And getting these little tiny little extra little bits of world building that are very, very easy to skip. I see. They have Longmouth Ghost. So he's just like, whatever. One more lap. Is that Mary? I'm thinking so. Like,
just another case of the Mondays.
Little peanuts. I guess we'll go to bed.
My sister can't be such a long-mouthed ghost.
We're back in the safe dream world. Omori, welcome back! You know what bothers me about psych stuff, Ping, since you're throwing a bunch of terms out there. I hate the fact that they call it disorder for everything. Like, everything is a disorder. Is it? Or do we just have different ways of thinking about the world? I hate that. I am the depressed guy. Wow, you came to the right stream. Hello. See, hero, I told you not to worry. Omori always shows up when we need him. Oh, wait. Is everything okay, Omori? We were worried about you.
Now that you're here, let's go out and look for Basil. He's counting on us.
Patient Cal, we have to make sure that Omori is okay first. Or maybe you and Hero can go yourselves. Come on, Omori, let's go exploring together. Spain! Just the two of us. Oh, I mean, Aubrey's the powerhouse. Hey, you can't leave us out of this. He's right, Aubrey. We have to do this together as a team. You never know when you'll need someone's help. We're stronger when we work together. Omori and I will be fine on our own. You protect me, won't you, Omori? You protect me, Aubrey. You've got the headbutt of champions.
Ew, gross. Get a room.
Come on, Aubrey. It's time to get serious now. Let's go tell Mary that Omori is okay. You know she's always worrying about him. Okay, fine. I was just trying to have a little fun. Spin! I did it. A tentacle. So that film that this references, this is referencing Pokemon, which is referencing the film Stand By Me. I've never seen that film. But apparently it was a big deal in Japan. They kind of lapped that film up. Do you want to play cards? Nah, not right now. Big Kato. Going out, Omori? 750 claims! Nice, thanks Mr. Snake. 252. Wow, I went longer than I thought. I was gonna do like this and then some coin game. But now there's no point switching games because we're not far off Pastry's stream, I think. Another 20 minutes or so. It's interesting to me that endless desire of certain people to try and categorize the actions of folks that don't act in the same way that that their perception of normality, that, you know, like the general populace and all this stuff. It's just automatically it's a disorder. It's like, oh, you're obsessive compulsive disorder. It's like, it's not a disorder. I just happen to like organizing things. And then it gets worse than that. Obviously, there's a point where it becomes extreme and it's like, oh, I won't go outside because I have to take my spray and my gloves and I have to wear a mask and I have to clean myself every time I go on a bus, you know. At that point, it's a little manic, but... definitely a sliding scale. Interesting to me. I'm more interested in the impetus behind the character's actions as opposed to how you classify them. Oh my, oh my! Oh dear, oh dear. What happened to the sprout moles? I don't think it's possible, Ping. I don't think it's possible to get the why from the what. You can only assume. You can make assumptions based on educated guesses, but you can never be truly sure. Like, people are weird, right? People do weird shit. And then they go through all kinds of weird choices that turn them into the people that they are, and sometimes it's just not black and white. That's why psychology as a field exists, I guess, because it's not just about going, oh, this person has this person has this is why they act like this. That's impossible. You can't do that. But you can go, well, I have 15 case studies where people that do this end up like this, or people that are in this situation have had situations that are like this, or, you know, similar kind of events have happened in their lives or whatever, but you can never truly say the reverse of that. You can't be shown a single puzzle piece and then know what the entire picture looks like. It's Mary. Hi Mary, look, Omori's here. Omori. Doof. Stop disappearing like that. You know my heart can't take it. So there's still no sign of Basil. Where could he be? We're not sure. We've been looking for him everywhere and still nothing. I hope Basil's okay. I miss him so much. Yeah, I miss hearing him talk about all the stuff he's into, like all the flower stuff, and the photo stuff, and the art stuff, and the reading stuff. I saw that al dente, that sucks. That's like... That's just like... Hey, here's a thing that I'll treat you for if you keep paying me. My hair is so tangly. I miss when Basil used to brush my hair. Omori, will you brush it for me? Well, I miss when Basil used to remind me to wash my hands. Look, they're so dirty. Ew, Cal! Cal, you should probably wash your hands anyway. Everyone, I know it's tough right now, but we have to stay positive. We should all try to be like Basil. Even when Basil is upset, he always manages to smile. So is there any way you haven't checked yet? Yeah, a bunch of places, actually. Well, there is a forest west of the stump, but it's gross and full of spiders. Ugh, spiders. Pastry has to go. I know. We'll be there soon. I look forward to it. Well, you know what that means. Once again, it's time to face your fears, little brother. And that means you too, hero. Come on, big bro, you can't back out now. It's just like how it is with Omori. We're here to support you all the way. Yeah, you're right. I'm just being silly. Don't worry, guys. If anyone or anything tries to hurt you, I'll smash it out of the way. Yes, you will, Aubrey. You can count on it. And don't forget about me. I'll always be there to help too. Yeah, we could do this together. Let's go to the forest west of the stump. Lead the way, Omori. What if, and bear with me, the entire plot is the dream of an interstellar space weevil. Oh no, the entire thing is a dream of Omori, who apparently, I guess his sister died at some point, and he spent the last 3 years not leaving his house and sort of inventing this whole well, not inventing, but remembering his childhood memories in a way that is enhanced by his wild imagination. And remembering the time when Basil went missing. This probably did happen, but I'm pretty sure that these are the characters that we had a fight with earlier that wanted the candy, and that's the guy who thinks he's the coolest, and these are just stuffed toys that Omori owns. And yeah, it's just like that, and that's the way it is. Aubrey, you so lovable. Aubrey's the best. Aubrey's so fucking strong. I'm just like Team Aubrey all the way. Just give her like, what does she have right now actually, weapon wise? Oh yeah, you can tag out. I thought you could do that. She had an eggplant originally. What is it now? Aubrey has like a meteor, a comet hammer? I mean, come on. Let's eat a bunch of candy. It's nutritious. We're not going to get a lot done now until we go raid pastry, but I will make an effort to go and visit. Wait, actually, no, before I do anything, let's see what Mari has to tell us. Basil, Rabbit Killer, and Hector. Hector! We're gonna find Hector! Oh boy, I've been waiting so long for this event. It's a delightful day indeed. Oh yes, that's our glorious princess sweetheart will finally make her appearance. Oh, that's the pop princess girl. Oh my, I can hardly contain my excitement. This show is sure to be the most electrifying of them all. Oh dear, we must hurry. Our 4 front row show tickets are right here. We are in for the time of our lives and must not be late. So how much are you gonna bet I end up with those tickets? Now which way do we go again? Anywhere you like, but oh great. How do I do this again? We're in the dream world now, so we can fight properly. We have to hack away. Aubrey has to... Wait, twirl? Taxophone becomes happy. Makes Aubrey and a friend happy. Just do a regular attack. Annoy Aubrey. No, wait. You do a regular attack. And pass to hero. Bam! Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, we won. So this song was by Bo N. And Bo N, I think recently, in the last couple of weeks, finished streaming this game, which is interesting. I noticed it was tweeted by Omocat that Bo N had been streaming the game. I didn't even know that dude streamed. Let me see. Oh, they're front row tickets for some kind of show. Featuring Sweetheart? Wasn't that Captain Spaceboy's ex-girlfriend? Yeah, it looks like some kind of contest or something. If we happen to pass by, we should stop and watch. If we do have front row show tickets after all. Well, alright. Maybe we can drop off by if we happen to come across it. Stole them from those poor bastards. Good guy hero. He is the best. He's supportive. Kel's the backbone. He's the energy. Omori is the silent, unperturbed listener. And Aubrey is our powerhouse. Is this... They really did just put a regular rock right next to the ladder where you drop Hector, didn't they? It's like, where's Hector? Not here. How am I gonna find Hector? Maybe he'll show up in the forest or something. It's important that we go and check out Basil's house anyway. Always do that. Sweetheart Quest for Hearts. Riveting. Sweetheart. 6 stars. Sweetheart. Wait, she reviewed her own show? A Sweetheart production for Sweetheart by Sweetheart. Okay. I see. That's the candy girl, right? It's not what you wanted. Inflicts anger on a friend or foe. That's great, but no. We gotta water Basil's plants. We got you the... what was it? The most metal gift of all. Nothing. Oh, you guys suck. Pop it up. Getting hearts. Torquay Wartooth is my spirit animal. Quasix. The sounds a ducks makes. Yeah, I really like this whole, the whole ambience of this game is great. It feels good. It's like a dream, and then it's like stark reality, and it never feels like anything in between.
Hello and welcome to the Squiggle Figure Wizard Fast Head Figure Wizard Masterclass.
I used to watch Metalocalypse a lot. In fact, I still have a lot of them as audio on my drive somewhere, and I've got a couple of seasons, the first 2 seasons I think, on DVD, but I had to order them from Canada because they never came out in the UK at the time. So now I have these like Canadian versions of that. It was a good show. I feel like I should really rewatch that at some point. The trees are dying. Grass is paler. The shoe is decrepit. Plants are dead. Things aren't surviving without Basil here to look after them. Lurking while working, but we'll be raiding soon, guard. See, what time is it? 3:09? We'll be raiding in a couple minutes. In fact, you know what? I think this might be a good time to do that. Pastry will be going live with Resident Evil Village in a few short minutes. So I think, you know what? I think we're good here. It's weird, you know? I was like, I haven't played Omori in a couple of weeks and I was feeling like I didn't really feel like streaming at all today, and then I started it and suddenly 3 hours have passed. I guess it just really gets its hooks into you. It's good. What did we do today? We finished off that daytime stuff. We met Aubrey, who gave back the photo album for Basil. We learned that Mary did in fact die, and we learned that Basil has a very unhealthy connection to Omori in some respect that we need to learn more about. And I guess we'll pick this up next week. Found a streamer who sings like an angel. Oh, who might that be? Well, let's go raid pastry. I'm looking forward to Village. It should be great. Thanks for coming along, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week with more Omori, but the next stream for me is tomorrow, which will be Graffiti Kingdom and more Haunted PS1. See you soon.